Hey Nash, what should we make?
We made that cowboy butter a while back. I saw a recipe for cowboy butter noodles that looked pretty amazing. Let's make that.
All right, let's make cowboy butter noodles. Today, we're making cowboy butter noodles. Now look, butter noodles as a child were awesome. So there's some nostalgia there. Then their cowboy butter came along. I don't know when that became popular within the last few years. It's basically a compound butter with some spices and some herbs, but compound butter obviously always tastes a little bit better. So this is kind of a riff on your kind of standard, sort of maybe boring butter noodles, but it's cowboy butter noodles. So it's gonna be kind of like a butter noodle meets Alfredo because there's a lot of cheese involved. We mix it all together with a lot of seasoning, some herbs. It's gonna be delicious. I saw this, I believe it came from Pepper Belly Pete. I think he's the guy that actually marketed and may have came up with or was the first one to actually sort of corner the market on calling Worcestershire sauce wash your sister sauce, which I don't do because I'm not trying to jump on any bandwagons here. But hey, he did. So shout out to you, Pepper Belly Pete. So this is kind of a riff on his recipe. It's not his exact recipe. I put my own spin on it, just like I always do. But hey, cowboy butter noodles, let's go. So this is another dish that comes together in 15 minutes or less. So first thing we do is bring your water up to a boil, salt it heavily. Then we add in our noodles. I'm using egg noodles, but honestly for this dish, you could literally use any noodles you want. So pick your poison. And we want to cook these till al dente. So for these guys, it's about 5 minutes. And while our noodles are cooking, to a fairly large pan, depending on how many noodles you're cooking, make sure it's nice and hot. Add a little bit of avocado oil. May or may not be necessary. Probably unnecessary. Then you add about a half cup of butter, actually about a whole cup of butter. We're almost making brown butter here, which wasn't my intention, but honestly, it'll taste great. Once your butter's melted, we add, I don't know, 8 to 10 cloves of garlic. Depends on how much you like garlic. I love garlic. So I think I have about 10 cloves of garlic here that I minced up earlier. And just stir this around. We don't want to burn it. We just want to cook it. I think my pan was a little too hot when I started this because the butter, it'll be fine, but it shouldn't be foaming this much. Anyways, then to this, once your garlic is kind of cooked, we add the zest and the juice from 1 lemon, a good amount of fresh chopped parsley. And again, with cowboy butter, there's a million different recipes. So it's basically, like I said, herbs and spices. So you can add whatever herbs and spices you want. People may hate on you, but you know what? You do you. Make it to your taste. So to this, we are going to add a little bit of Dijon and a mix of salt, pepper, smoked paprika, chili powder, cayenne, and that's it. So throw that in there. We mix this up. Once your noodles are done, save a little bit of the pasta water, drain them. Want to add in a little bit of red pepper flakes. That might be a bit much, but that's all right. I like it. Now we add in our noodles. Give that a stir. Now we add in some heavy cream, about a half a cup of that pasta water we reserved. Stir that all in. Add about a cup of grated provolone and about a cup of fresh grated Parmesan. We stir all that together. And once that cheese is melted and everything's incorporated, you're ready to serve. You just top this with some more fresh chopped parsley. Gotta add some greens, you know. And there we have our cowboy butter noodles. Time for a bite. Cheers. It's so simple, but it's so good. It's your childhood or lazy love of butter noodles packed with a bunch of flavor. It's a little spicy. It's just butter noodles with a bunch of flavor. I don't even know how to explain it. A little spicy, a lot of flavor. The herbs, the lemon, everything just adds to the little punch. It's like a warm blanket with a little bit of a punch in the face. Maybe a little slap. Like that. Anyways, so freaking good, so freaking easy. And you could change the spice levels and et cetera, but I think this is something that adults and children alike would absolutely love. Such a good dish. I highly recommend you make this. This is a 10 out of 10. And you can make it in literally under 15 minutes, no problem. But hey, let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing? Look, we got these cowboy butter noodles you requested. Here you go. What do you think?
You're right. It's like a warm hug with just the right amount of kick.
Is there anything you want to say to your fans?
An apple a day keeps the vet away. but I hate apples. So some cowboy butter noodles a day. Keep the who cares. I want more.
You're an endless wealth of wisdom, my friend. Nash approves. I approve. Look, it's such a good dish. It's so easy. It's so simple. It blends nostalgia with having an adult palate. It's a beautiful dish. I highly recommend trying it because it's so easy and you just might have all of the ingredients literally in your pantry and fridge. So go make it. Thank you so much for watching. Really means a lot. Appreciate you. Love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second to like, share, and subscribe, that would mean a lot. It'd really help us out. If you want notifications every time we drop a new video, go ahead and hit that notification bell. If there's anything you want me to make, you want me and Nash to taste, go ahead and drop that in the comments or head over to our website, timschaoskitchen.com. Send us a message there. And hey, just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, peace.